It's Julie from Paradigm Interiors. I'm going to continue talking about design concept today, what it is, and how I come up with the design concept for a project. I'm going to be using the design concept to tell you all about how I came up with this one. So one of the things that I do sometimes is a sort of activity where I jot down the main words that I'm looking for. Design concepts can be, big statements with a lot of narrative information, or you can do them like I do, which is more of kind of a brainstorming activity that allows me to focus every decision that I make back to the original concept for the design. So one of the ways that I do that with my clients is I do a questionnaire. I have them do a visual inventory, basically a quiz, a style quiz, so that they look through some of the images of different styles, particularly styles that I carry the furniture lines and have wholesale accounts with the accessories and furniture. For my own project, what I did was I thought about things that influenced my style, things that influenced Doug's style, the things that we like together, because we had very different styles when we moved in together. We had a lot of hodgepodge stuff, and so over the years we kind of more finely tuned what we like and have a lot more agreement on what we like. So that's something else that with husbands and wives and family members that you have to engage people, because you always want to make that emotional connection to the home environment in a residence. So that's one thing that I did, and I'm treating Doug like a client. I treat myself like a client. I see Doug just popped in, and we kind of develop some of this together, just like I do with my clients. I develop an idea with their input. So this is gonna be backwards, but I will post it later on I'll take a picture of it so that you can see everything, not in a mirror image reverse. This is basically how I come up with a concept. And so what I do typically is and you can see my words are casual and formal. One thing I like to do a lot in my designs is I like to play with contrasts. And so in my own house, I love a casual. I want my family to feel at home. I want people to feel at home. I love that homey feeling. But there's certain areas that I do want to feel more formal. Like in this house, the formal dining is rather small, so I didn't want to continue to use that as a dining room. So we're going to use the kitchen area, or the family room off from the kitchen, as our dining room. So I'm playing with the idea of casual and formal in that environment so that we can have nice formal meals and it'll feel special in that space, but at the same time be casual enough for us to have family meals there and entertain there, maybe watch football games or soccer games in there together. We're going to put the Xbox in there so that Sarah and her friends can go in and play, and we can have adult time in another room of the house. It's a little, more formal setting than that. So I love playing with those contrasts. I like to play a lot with feminine and masculine too in my designs. So and then coastal influence is really big for me. I grew up in North Florida, not too far from the Gulf Coast. We ate a lot of oysters. My family had a house on the Steenhatchee River. So, things that have to do with coastal, with water, I really connect emotionally with that. And